Good morning, gamers. SomniaSky, and welcome back to more Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. We're continuing on with the depths of Mementos today by heading, well, deeper into the depths. I don't know what you expected, really. We're getting pretty decently far along in here. I'd say we're closing in on the end, but...
Seriously? It's still going further down? We're so far underground at this point.
I hope we don't suddenly find ourselves in a giant pool of lava.
Still, we gotta keep going.
I mean, the crust is pretty large. Like, you know, compared to a person, so I wouldn't... Well, I guess it is a distortion world, so maybe we are going all the way down to the core. Who knows? But, whatever.
Guys, look! Doesn't that cell seem different from the others? Wait, could this be that quarantine cell?
Supposedly, the most sinful, most dangerous inmate is held within.
This place smells familiar for some reason. Mona-chan? There's no mistake. This is it. I was born here. Born? Inside the prison? Wait, then are you the dangerous inmate? No, the inmate wasn't me. But I remember this place. Someone created me here to guide all of you. Guide? And who is this someone? I can't remember. Damn it, I'm so close, but my memory's too foggy.
You know, hearing all this just makes me want to know what's inside.
We found them! The escapees are in front of the isolated cell! Alert! Alert! Capture them at once!
Crap, we're surrounded. We gotta win this, guys!
This battle always begins with you being surrounded as a group, so there's not a whole lot you can really do about that, unfortunately. But yeah, this battle is against 3 Dominions, and these guys are weak to Elect and Curse, and are immune to Bless and Repel Nuclear. You want to be a little careful, because they've got wind skills that can knock down Ryuji, but other than that, since you start ambushes like this defending, you should be pretty good to go.
Ravage them!
Nice, Joker.
Persona! Go down!
Let's turn the situation around, shall we?
Let's go!
All out attack! Persona!
There we go. Now it's a regular fight. Let's blow them up.
My fate!
This place seems to be under high alert now. We should keep going.
Given how important this cell appears to be, the depths of Mementos must be near. Mona's memories may return if we continue on.
Yeah.
So, we're finally getting close to the public's treasure, huh?
Now that I think about it, it makes sense Mementos would connect to some place like underneath Shibuya. Everyone crams themselves into packed underground boxes day after day without any complaints. From my standpoint, those are the true inmates of Mementos. It's no surprise the places are connected. You know, the voices of the public may have led the Phantom Thieves on more than any criminal.
Seriously! Let's hurry up and steal that treasure so we can crush Mementos.
We truly are reforming society. Let's go!
Alright. Yeah, like they were saying before, there's not actually that much left to the depths of Mementos dungeon. We're getting pretty close to the end here, which is very nice indeed. We just gotta clear out a few enemies here. I'm gonna take care of these guys off screen real quick. Or maybe not. we got a new enemy over here. Thor! We fought one of these before, but yeah, same kind of deal as before. Yeah, there's no weaknesses, but we can apply status ailments to it. It's got charge and concentrate, as well as other nasty abilities on its side. I'm gonna try and freeze it. I want someone stronger to get the technical off. Finally, someone stronger to get the technical off.
You sure showed me.
I don't really think I need a Thor. Actually, I think I might have wanted a Thor. Ah, whatever.
All right.
I felt the difference in strength in that fight.
Show me your true form.
Okay. That was more annoying than it had any right to be.
I'll reveal your true form.
Ooh, another new enemy here. These guys are the Drunken Serpents, Yamata no Orochi. They, I believe, have no weaknesses.
Why not try brainwashing?
But they've got a ton of ice skills. Again, we fought another one of these before, so you should be a little bit more used to what they can offer. Just don't use ice on them, and you should be good to go. Okay. Sorry about that. Took care of all of the enemies in that area, and there's another safe room here. Wow.
Hey.
You know what? I did think there was one persona that I kind of wanted to fuse. One that I've already talked about, so I'm gonna do that real quick now that we've made it to a safe room.
Movement complete.
Okay.
Let's continue our exploration.
Went back to the top, rested up, healed, and I fused Odin! You know, why not? I figured I'd talked about it so much that I might as well get around to actually summoning it, you know? Just to show it off a little bit.
Okay.
Alright, now that we've taken care of that, let's head on out of this part of the area and move forward, shall we? I think we've dallied long enough, and there are puzzles to solve, after all. I think I'm going to go a little long on today's episode after I clean out these two.
Did you win? Let's go, Joker.
Where'd the other enemy go? I guess that means it's about to spawn in behind me or something. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay, I was wondering, because I was like, there's no way. We got a grapple point up here. That leads to a treasure chest. We almost certainly missed treasure in here, but honestly, it's not really going to be anything useful, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Let's take care of the other enemy over here next.
Show me your true form.
Piece of cake.
Feel it.
Alrighty then. So it looks like we've got another little puzzle over here to deal with. I guess I could just tell you this one too. But the gimmick here is that you actually have a limited number of moves in order to actually make it all the way through to the end of this puzzle. Now, I don't know how you're supposed to figure this part out, but there's actually an invisible pathway right there. So yeah, this one is actually literally just as simple as walking all the way around. I'm guessing that the way the vines are shaped around that area are supposed to tip you off to the existence of that, but again, I really don't know how you were supposed to figure that one out. Seems a bit too far-fetched, but whatever.
A complete victory.
I have something.
Alright. So yeah, pretty easy puzzle, but the gimmick of there being a limited number of movement options is going to be something that continues onward with future elements of the puzzles, so you want to watch out for that. Let's see, now there's a puzzle that we could do first, but I want to take care of this guy before we do that.
True form.
Alrighty then. Oh wow, that just led to another one of these puzzles. Huh. Interesting. Well, I don't... yeah, this one doesn't look like it leads to anywhere that, Ah, I see. Okay. So I had to double check my notes. But yeah, this one, there's all... Oh, yeah, okay. Now I see how you're supposed to find out that these are invisible bridges. Okay, you know what? That makes a lot more sense to me now. Alright, alright. Fair play, game. Fair play. But yeah, we got another puzzle here, and we actually do need to do this one first. The north of these two. Because we actually can't do the south puzzle yet until we do this one. You'll see why later. Not yet. Need to do a little bit of one of these maneuvers. And then one. And then there we go. Yeah. So doing it that way, you should have barely enough steps in order to make it all the way to the end of the puzzle. And once we open up the pathway here, that reveals one of these other disc things. So yeah, this is why you need to do this one first. You won't be able to get anywhere without this vermilion disc. Alright, now that we've taken care of that, let's head on over this way and do the other puzzle now. Because, yeah, oh, I guess I glossed over this, but yeah, we needed another disc. There we go. Now let's try and solve the puzzle. To the game's credit, it does do a lot to kind of try and be clever about this, so... Anyway, yeah, for this one, we're going to need to dip into the middle and dip back out more than once so that we can solve the puzzle that way. And there we go. Oh, and we've got another enemy over here.
Show me your true form.
This whole time I was thinking to myself, Self, you need to be careful about that enemy because it'll ambush you otherwise. And then I just went ahead and almost ran headfirst into it. If you've been wondering what my battle strategy has been like, while targeting weaknesses has
We're in
been
range. Now's our chance, Joker.
relatively satisfactory, a lot of the time I end up just having to straight up kill the enemies instead of trying to go for all out attacks. And honestly, at this point in the game, your skills are so powerful that sometimes it is easier just to go for the kill. And sometimes when you're dealing with enemies like this that just don't have any weaknesses whatsoever, that's all you really can do. As for who I'm using, I'm just going into this with all of my strongest offensive characters plus Makoto for her sturdiness. But really, it's up to you who you want to use. If you did explore Mementos instead of going straight for the depths, you probably might even have the Ring of Pride right now, and that lets you put charge on anyone. And you can give that to Yusuke if you wanted to use him instead of Ryuji. Oh, well, thank you kindly. Not that I'm going to go back and go grab the treasure items that you just replenished, but, you know, I think it's nice to just thank you anyway. Alright, let's continue on to the next area then. Ooh. I'll just ambush you real quick then. Hey, I mean, he's right there, I might as well, right?
That was easy.
Don't notice me, don't notice me. Turn around. Turn around so I can ambush you. Thank you. Another fusion alarm. Man, the game really wants me to make powerful stuff, and I just don't know what to make anymore. Honestly, I think the personae we have now are more than fine. Anywho, what we got now is what appears to be a very sizable tile puzzle. But in actuality, it's not as bad as it looks. This is actually 3 individual tile puzzles, all in a very similar-ish area that leads on to, well, the end of the dungeon. Before I take care of that, though, I want to take care of this guy over here and grab a few treasures and things.
You're in range. I can tell by your face.
Alright, yeah, there's some treasure over here. Let's grab it. A couple of sleep vials that I don't need. Ooh, another grapple point. Over there? Ah, that just leads us back over here. Okay. So, there are, yeah, like I said before, there are 3 individual tile puzzles that we have to solve one by one in order to make it to the next area. So let's do this one first. Alright, yeah. Once again, we have, Yeah, so like I said before, they cut each other off, so it's a lot simpler than it actually looks. So let's go this way. This one's actually a little bit more complicated than it looks, but still pretty simple. So that takes down that pillar. Now we need to do the westernmost one. So I think you actually need to do the eastern one in order to do the western one. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. All right. Now let's see. This can kind of just loop around, unless I'm crazy. Yeah. Okay. Easy enough. Alright, and last but not least, the one blocking our way forward. Here we go. Okay, I think I have a pretty good idea of what I need to do here. I'm gonna need to step on this tile, back out, step on it again, and use our last move to hit this one. And there we go. And that opens up the whole area. Perfect. The security is disabled. About time. Now we can keep moving forward.
Yes.
Nicely done, Joker. Alrighty then. Let's grab our last two treasure objects here.
This feeling. I think there's a safe room around here.
And that's because there is. So yeah, right over here in this safe room, this is your last chance to save and back out of Mementos entirely if you want to buy supplies. I would recommend going back to the top actually and talking to the twins to get yourselves healed. If you need to purchase anything like supplies, gun augmentations, anything you need to do, whether it be well, actually you can continue to do fusions after this, but anything you need to do in terms of final preparations or anything like that in terms of buying items or anything that you might otherwise need access to Tokyo for, do it now, because this is kind of a semi-point of no return. On top of all of that, in the original game, this is not quite the last time you have to save, but it's like basically the last time you have to save. It's the final safe room of the original game. And otherwise, in terms of what we're going through, it's the last save point of the depths of Mementos. But can we steal the public's heart, change everyone's cognition, and save the world? You'll just have to find out next time on Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. See you guys then!